I going? This one. I want to do a sound check. Hey Bernard. How you going, little man? Okay. Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Live, episode 82. Every Friday night I come here 8 p.m. Perth, Western Australia time to connect with my subscribers and followers here and my patrons. I'm just doing a sound check before we get started. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that one. Now what I'm doing here as well, while I'm getting set up, I'm putting the links in the description below, so throughout the show when I start talking about them, they are already there for everyone to click onto, okay? And I'll just grab the tags as well. Show more. So how's everybody been? I'm not in the chat yet, so I can't see who's in the room yet. Just bear with me for 2 minutes. Paste that and then I'll save it. All right, and then the links should be in the description below after that's saved. Boom. So if you're already in here when that was happening, refresh your page and then the links will be below. Now what I've got to do is go to this page here, refresh my YouTube video page so I can find the video, and then I can, there it is. I'll click on that, then I can just post it in my Facebook and art group page there so people there can see it as well. There we go, where are we? Copy, and then I'll just quickly paste it here. Where are we? There you go, paste. Oh, God. So yeah, how we all been doing? Good? Have a good week? Everyone have a good week? Okay, that's one done. And we'll get this one done now. Here we go, people are waiting. I'm running a bit late because I've got everything ready, paste, and everything to go. And in 20 minutes past 7, I looked at my phone and realised, holy golly, there's only 40% battery life. I better charge it up. And it's still to this time now, it's only 90% charged. So I've got to quickly get on with the show tonight. And hopefully our battery lasts. Okay, so what have we got? We've got 25 people there. I've missed out who's in the room there. We got, go first names, Tanya, Laura, Cantha, Marion, Cheryl, Mark, Robert, Tanya, Lisa, Franca. Now I've got a few people to thank this week. There's some questions I'll get to. I'll let the room build up with people before we get to some questions, and that's what this show's all about. Q&A, asking me questions about anything to do with my channel, myself or my art. Oh, beautiful cuppa. And there's a lot of people that supported my content in the last week. So I want to get through them a few times throughout the show. So firstly, I want to thank Anna May, Diane Barton, Mark Grinter and Liz Kane for last week's Super Chat donations. They sent some Super Chats through, and Super Chat is active in this live feed. It's the little grey $sign where you're writing your chat. So if you want to be a part of that and send a donation there, you're more than welcome. And if you're watching the replay, you hit the PayPal link below to do that one. Now, also, I want to thank, yes, they're good. I want to thank Ron Capotto, R. Butler, and Nemo for becoming patrons on my Patreon platform in the last week. They're supporting my content every month by being a patron. Links in the description below if you want to become a patron as well. YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers have a Patreon platform, and it's a platform where your followers can support your content, and a lot of them do it as a full-time job, and they can give you prizes and gifts and giveaways and rewards, but unfortunately I don't have nothing to give there. All my videos are free to watch on my channel. They cost you nothing, so you're at least getting that. And it's for those people that want to go, you know what, Ian, I like what you're doing, I'll give you a couple of bucks a month and you become a patron. That's for those people. Now I want to thank Jacqueline Bridger, CW Relics and Barry Radburn for their PayPal donations in the last week. They hit the PayPal donate link below and they sent donations through there in the last week. Thank you very much for that, much appreciated. Cheryl Bennett, thank you very much. She bought some brushes. She bought me put her on a brush and a couple of the blending brushes that I use. So if you ever want to buy those, message me from Facebook, links in the description below, and I'll send you the PayPal link to do that. Now I want to thank Lisa Carroll. She bought the big gold zebra. She was happy to buy that and she bought that. Thank you very much for supporting my content and buying my art that way, Lisa Carroll. And also Joe Thomas. He got me to do a commission painting of a grain silo a few months back, and he wanted to buy some more copies of the prints. So he bought another print of that. So thank you very much for that, Joe Thomas. Okay, now I'm sorry if I've missed out anybody there. Once I get to the screen, then I can start interacting with everybody, because if I go and wind it up, I'll be here forever and a day. I've got a few more things to get through throughout the show as well. Prints are available. Now, I'm not selling the painting I did as Steve, but prints are available, good quality prints. And for those people, when you buy a print of any of my paintings, or let's say Steve the Cat, they get adhered to this lightweight foam panel and trimmed to size, so they fit like a perfect panel. And then once you've got it, then you can go and put it in the appropriate frame, or even just hang it frameless with some frameless glass if you like. So they're available as well. Message me on Facebook about anything, okay? Links in the description below. All right, so I'll try and get back. Best way to frame a canvas paper, please. Canvas paper. All right, well, let's just say that's canvas paper. You glue it to a board. You'll have to glue it to a board. Spray glue's the best. And then you can trim it to size, and then you can put that as a panel into a frame. That was from, I didn't get to see who said that, Tanya Bailey. Tom Gray, hi Ian, hope you're well. It's warm here, it's -7 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to go down from that message there. Robert Flampson, Lisa Carroll, Orit B, Tanya Bailey, best way to frame. I said that one. Robert Flampson, back at you, Lisa. Peggy Sterling, good morning, Peggy Sterling, good to have you here. Robert Brown War, good morning, Peggy, he's saying. Kathleen Simons, good morning. Peggy Sterling, hi Lisa, and Guru Ian, thank you for calling me the Guru. I don't know who came up with that name, but it's kind of stuck, isn't it? So that's okay, I'll wear it. Marion Bridger, morning everybody from the UK, good morning Marion. Robert Flampson, Flammo, hi Ian, halfway through number 387. Tanya Bailey saying thank you. Kevin Brownmore's good morning to Marion in the UK. And hi Peggy, and Orit says Lisa Carroll. Now this is a Q&A, so if you're lurking and you have a question you want me to answer, tell me who you are, where you're from, what your question is. I'll read it out and acknowledge you. That's what this show is all about, acknowledging who's in the Q&A with me tonight and every other Friday night, okay? I do have some questions here now while we're waiting. Hello, Marion Bridger. She's saying hi to Kevin. Gee, Kevin's a popular man tonight, isn't he, eh? Bloody Kevin. Kevin! All right. Maxwell Spur asked, are you self-taught? Well, I think I am, because no one taught me how to do my art. I taught myself, and I learned everything that I know myself, channeling ways through my life. And then I did learn through YouTube as well, but I self-taught myself and developed my own methods and style of art, and that's all done on my own accord. So yes, Maxwell, I am self-taught, if you can call it that. Simus Art, or Simus Art. Why black gesso and not black paint? That's a good question. See this board here? That's black gesso. It's flat. It's got no sheen to it. If you want to paint a black canvas and you do it in black paint, it'll have a sheen and it'll be not as good quality and finish. If you halve one in black gesso and one in black paint, half of the same board, and then just do a painting over it and just see the difference. Black gesso was made for painting on top of, you can paint on top of black paint, but they've made black gesso. It's got more chalk powder in it to make it more dry and gritty and grippy. Okay, that's what I'm assuming the difference are. I've used black paint as well in the past, but they make the gesso for that purpose. Hello Peggy, Marion, hi. Eugene Bryan, no, Byrne, Eugene Byrne. Hi, I'm a beginner, please. What white paint do you use to cover the canvas when starting a painting? Says Eugene. Eugene. Well, I've got it right here and I'll just show you. I call it craft paint, poster paint, student paint. Now you can get it in so many different forms. This bottle, it's the same stuff in there. Can you see it moving? Now it's all clear. That's from the $2 shop, the craft shops, okay? It's just called, it even says on there, poster paint. I get this from my art shop where they sell all art supplies, and it's just in a big tub like that. You get it by the litre, 2 litres, the 250 ml, whatever. That's the stuff I use, just craft paint, I call it, or white, flow white paint, because it's very soft body. That's what I'm mixing with the retarder. What happened there? Get back there. I repainted that and it's stuck. That's what I mix with the retarder. Okay, it looks like baby oil, but it's not. And when that's mixed with your paint, it keeps it wet longer. It won't dry as quick. If you get a bit of paint and paint a surface without it and add some retarder and paint that surface with the retarder, you'll see one will dry quicker than the other. The one without the retarder will dry quicker. Haha, oops, canvas. Kathleen Simons. I've bought a big roll of canvas. That's what I do, I buy it in the big roll. So I can send paintings to England cheaper. How much bigger should I make the canvas so it can be framed when it gets there? A standard size, this is a standard size. This is printed from the printing shop. Now half of this is an A4 size. Double it is A3 size. Now you can get double this again. That's a standard stock size. If you cut, I do my canvases this big, and you can get frames stock standard already built from shops, already ready to go off the shelf to fit these size, or even A4 sizes, okay? So that's why I use that size, which is 12 inch by 16.5 inch to be exact. Here's a frame that I made. I bought an aluminium frame and I put one of my prints in it and sent that off, gave that to the girl, and it fitted perfectly. That's the frame. I made that from a second-hand shop. I just cut it smaller, stapled and glued it back together, and that's the one I whack on the paintings when I'm finished. Where are we up to? Here we go. Tanya Bailey, where do you buy the foam board from, please? It's not available. You can buy pieces of it, like in Australia. I've noticed pieces of it. You can go to Officeworks, stationery shops like that. But I buy it bulk from the signwriter supply shops in the industrial areas. But if you're not familiar with how to look for industrial places like that, go to your stationery or your art stores where they sell canvases and that. And they even sell black ones as well, ready to paint on as well. Okay. Peggy Sue, Hobby Lozzie has cheap poster boards. Kathleen Hager, hello from North Carolina, USA. I love your tutorials. Thank you very much there, Kathleen. Is it Kathleen? No, Sherathee. I don't know why I said Kathleen. Just looked like a Kathleen. Peter Witherow. Hi Ian, is it okay to ask where you get your reference pictures from, and are they available to your subscribers? Cheers, Pete from Gosport. I use references from either Unsplash or Pixabay, but I change them up a bit. I use my own imagination, and I use a cross of my imagination and a picture as well, or something that I've seen, and I'll marry the two together to come up with an idea. You can go onto Pixabay or Unsplash, just type that into Google there, you'll find it. and you'll find lots of free pictures that are not copyrighted, and you can use those. It's a free website, okay? So go there and have a look what you like and change them up a bit. Eugene, many thanks. Peggy Sterling, form board, Hobby Lobby, foam board. Where'd that go now? Foam board, Hobby Lobby. I'm trying to catch up to the questions. Marion McLeod. Hi Ian, how long does acrylic paint last in a tube? It lasts several years if it's a good quality. I got some here. Where are we? Here we go. I've had this tube here. It's a very cheap global brand. It's a fine artist quality one though. I've had that for about 5 years plus. I could still feel the paint in there. And let's see if we can get a bit out just to show you. That's still perfect. Depending on the quality of the tube, and it's not punctured and it's not getting air in there, it'll last for several years, in my experience. That was for Marion McLeod. Annette Voss, what brand is the white student paint? Annette, Queensland, Australia. It's global. I'll bring it to the camera. It's global. Okay. You can buy that online. It's online. Look for it. They sell different colours. Here's a yellow one. I very rarely use it. Here's the turquoise. It's all the same brand. They're like a student quality. They're not I wouldn't do a full painting in them. I only use bits of it. But it's a good quality paint though. But it's just cheaper than the good stuff I use as well. Annette Moss, your picture of you is out of focus. Well, hit the settings wheel down below and you can hit it up to 720p. I've just done it now. And there was someone, did I write it down in the questions or not? Oh, here we go. Millie Hausmick. Millie Hausmick. The subtitles are disturbing and in the way. Can you please not show them? The subtitles are there and it's up to you to turn them on or off. Now, if they're in your way, you've obviously activated them for them to be on. And that goes for anybody. Down below, let's say if you're on a desktop, you've got mini player, settings. You'll have a subtitle. You click that and turn it on and then it'll be subtitling everything that the video is saying, okay? You can turn that off. So Millie Brownmick, that's how you get rid of the sub, because I've had you say that a few times in the comments, and if you're ever on my Facebook group page, send me a message and I can talk to you direct. But yeah, you just can turn that off down the bottom of the video, okay? Your picture is out of focus. Well, I'm sorry there. Yes, okay, thanks. Barry Radburn, good morning, everybody. Barry Radburn. G'day, Barry, how you going, mate? The Darrow from Jero is in the room. Barry Radburn. Barry! I bet you his wife would say, Barry, you put that kettle on now. God love you, Barry. Kathleen, did you paint the Marilyn Monroe painting that we see in the background sometimes? Yes, I did, but it's not a tutorial. I did that before I was doing YouTube. I even did this one here. I can show you. It's in Reese's spare room here. I'll just grab it. I've done quite a lot before I was doing YouTube, you know, mucking around. This is quite a big one. I was doing quite big ones. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'll put that there. But Marilyn Monroe is quite, I'm just going to look in the camera to see if it's picking that up. Yes, it is. Marilyn Monroe is a good subject. See, that's got varnish on it. So, but I did 2 of these and I made prints of this as well. It's good. This is the second one I've done with red lips. But yeah, that was before YouTube. Oh yeah, I can see it now. It's a very Dick Tracy style look and I just loved it. I want to do that again with my eyes squinted and do like an abstract of that, because I was just looking at it the other week in my office there, the print I have of it on the wall, and yeah, it was giving me ideas. Peggy Sterling, some of my Atelier paints got thick. Not sure if it's because of letting our house temperature change from 60 to 70. Can I just add water to thin them out? Try it, but if you've got too much air in there and it's got in with there, it's starting to set, who knows what's going on there. I have had some paints do that, especially ones in jars. Jan Davis, good morning all from the USA. Mimi Sweet, hello. Peggy Sterling, I'm only going to order locally because I believe the trucks are hot, changing constantly, because I ordered from Jerry's Artarama. Jan Davis, second morning I got up early enough to catch you live. Good on you, Jan. Kevin Brownmore, hi Jan and Barry. Lisa Carroll saying g'day to Barry. Peggy Sterling, Auto 720 is clear picture on TV. Yes, it should be. My arm's still, I'm just looking there. What I'll do, normally I'll wipe the camera lens. Bear with me a moment while I just wipe the camera lens, because it's been in my pocket, and sometimes that can be a washed look as well. Big towel going across the screen. That might make it better if anything. Kevin Brownwell, g'day Jenny. Wow, so beautiful. Marion Bridger, hi Lisa. That's fantastic. Okay, we got up to there. That's fantastic, got up to there. Where am I up to? Where am I up to? That's fantastic. Peggy Sterling, gorgeous Marilyn Monroe. Mimi Sweet Tea, I'm proud to see the YouTube plaque for 100,000 subs. I've been watching and subbed a long time. Yes, there it is, and I want to thank everybody for getting the channel there. I'll just give you a close-up for those who haven't seen it. That's the channel's plaque. Let's see if we can get the glare off it, but there it is there anyway. They got white writing on silver. It's crazy, isn't it? But it's got the name there, and it's saying, congratulations, presenter to Ianapolis for passing 100,000 subscribers YouTube. So yes, we've achieved that. And at the moment, the channel is hitting 110,000 subscribers. So we're still climbing good. It's a good, healthy climb. Her eyes are also sexy, Marilyn Monroe. Yes, Robert Flampson. Ian, are you going to do that tutorial on rocks and rock faces, please? Still struggling. Yes, I can, and I will when I get around to it, Rob, so bear with me. Okay, good morning from Northingham, UK. That's David Miles. Jan Davis. Ian, I have started trying portraits in oils. Love the ease of blending, but not having to wait for it to dry. Not happy to wait for it to dry after finished. Oh, I love the ease of blending, but not having to wait for it to dry after finish. That's good. I'd love to see some of your portraits in the group there if you haven't already posted some. I see so many paintings going up in the group, and I don't know who's who because I scroll through it and try and like what I can. You look fine to me, Ian, says Robert. Oh, thanks, Rob. Cantha James, is canvas paper good enough to paint? Yeah, it's good enough to paint and practice, but once you get through your journey, go to proper canvases, because if you want to start selling your art, to me, it's only fair if they're getting it on a good quality canvas, and you're not using the cheap paints anymore. You're using a good artist quality paint. Just try and make that transition if you think you want to start selling your paintings down the track. But yeah, painting on canvas paper is okay as well. But when you're using canvas and papers, you will notice a difference. Like myself, the way I paint, I notice on the papers, it's so easy to push it right down to the paper, like painting on plastic. but tooth canvas, it stays and grips and spreads, and you can control where that paint goes over the surface. That's the way I'm reading it. My goodness. Cindy Greer. G'day, Cindy Greer. G'day, everyone. I made it. I just subscribed, says Pritch Girl. G'day, Pritch Girl. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, Ian. Hi, Cindy. Elena Bustos. Martin. Hello. Besides, can someone please translate that? The link's in the description below for Elena. Hello, Cindy. Hello, Flammo. Hi, Cindy. Kim Parr. Hi from Parr, wherever Parr is, PA. That must, I don't know if that's abbreviated for somewhere or not. Diane Barton. G'day, Diane Bartons. Does it benefit you when I subscribe to your channel premium? Commercials get in the way when watching tutorial. I don't have a premium because I think I haven't looked into it, but I think if I had a premium, if I go premium, you got to pay to watch me videos. That's why I say my videos cost you nothing to watch. I haven't gone into that side of it yet. So when my adverts are on my videos, if you watch them, you're supporting me for nothing there just by watching it, okay? That's a way of supporting my content. Who was that? Diane Barton. Good morning, says Pinando. And we got a Kim Parr from Pennsylvania. Oh, that's what PA stands for. Okay. Now, we got another question here from Geraldine Pignola. Where can I get a pouncer? Oh, yeah. I found mine in a hobby shop, not an art painting shop, but a hobby shop where they sell sewing bits and pieces, wood tools, clay tools, hobby shops. I found a packet of them. And stationery shops sell them as well. I found a packet with so many different sizes in there, and if you see things like that, if you're not sure if you're going to use it or not, grab the darn thing anyway, because I guarantee if you see someone else using it and you like it, you can put it to use. That's what I've done. So $2 shops, gift shops like that. Hello, Elena, says Barry Radburn. Hello from Spain. It's a shame not to know English, but I follow you and love your work. Thank you very much, Barry, for putting that out there. Where am I? The Ramblings of Bry. Morning, Ian. Don't forget the coffee. Yes, I was just going to grab a mouthful of that. Hello, Paris, Texas. Good morning, favourite painting. Hello, Barry. Jan Davis. About painting portraits. I need you to hold back a minute now because I've got to try and address some other stuff. I had a friend tell me they needed to get bolder with my shading. And when I did, it made all the difference. I have posted all three, would like feedback. Okay, I'll look at that. And another thing with portraits, try and make lines with shading and not actual lines. And if you've got to put a hard line on the edge of something while it's still wet, scrumble it back into the, let's say it's the face or something, scrumble it back so you don't have a hard line around anything. You don't want hard lines around anything. Flamo Cindy, that's my nickname. Barry Radburn, got my pouncer from Arizona. Darren Hill, good morning. Sophus Nova Scotia, hello from snowy Michigan. All right, I'm going to try and read something now, so try and hold back on your questions a bit. And what have I got there? I want to thank my patrons and subscribers for supporting my channel here. And like I said before, all my videos, they're free to watch, so they don't cost you nothing to watch them, okay? And this is a super chat, so if you'd like to support the live feed while it's on now, you can hit the super chat logo where you type in your chat. You can also support my channel by buying my art, becoming a patron, and like I said, the super chat donations or PayPal donations, and all the links are below, okay? So watch the ads for free support. If you can't afford to actually do a donation or anything like that, just watching my ads supports my content as well. Share, hit the like button and subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell as well. That way you'll be notified when I put something up. Barry, hello. Well, if you're just saying hello to each other, that I won't go to those questions because it'll slow me down. Sean Butler, Good morning, Ian from Virginia, USA. Now, I want to thank these people once again. Anna May, Diane Barton, Mark Grinter and Liz Kane. They hit the Super Chat donation logo last week. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. And Super Chat is now active. Rod Capoto, R. Butler and Nemo. Thank you for joining my Patreon platform last week. Your support every month is much appreciated. And I want to thank Jacqueline Bridger, CW Relics and Barry Radburn for your PayPal donations. They hit the PayPal donate link and sent me support through there. Much appreciated to those people. And then we got Cheryl Burnett. She bought some brushes, my putter on a brush and my blending brushes I use. If you want to grab some of them, private message me. The message in Facebook link is below. Lisa Carroll, thank you very much for supporting my content, buying my art. She bought the big gold zebra. It wasn't a tutorial, but if you really want to see me painting it, if you go to my Facebook page, go to my photos, then go to my albums, and then go to videos, scroll down, way down the bottom there somewhere, you'll see me. There's about 4 or 5 videos of me painting that zebra live. And Joe Thomas, thank you very much. He ordered a print. And about prints, if you want to buy a print of Steve the cat, I painted him, but I'm not selling the painting, but I'm selling prints. And when you buy the print, it'll be adhered to a panel, a lightweight panel, and that'll be posted off to you for $95 US. That includes all shipping and handling and postage and labelling or whatever, okay? All right, now let's get back to, where are we up to here? Okay, good morning. Crackerbox Palace. Hello everybody, little late today. G'day Crackerbox, good to have you here. Welcome to the show. Jan Davis, Walmart has pounces. There you go, Walmart has got pounces. Pintando. I'm Bronx, New York. G'day Bronx, New York. I'm Australia, Western Australia, Perth. Kathleen Simons, do you do a live painting every Thursday? No, I only go live when I get the opportunity to. When I finally, I'm not sure when, but when I finally go full time, I will have a schedule up. But at the moment, I'm videoing and editing what I can get going and posting a video up every 4 days. And when I get the opportunity, I'll jump in and do a live video. And this Friday Night Live's on every Friday night. Phyllis Beard. Hello from California. Good evening, Phyllis. I'm watching you, says Brickhouse67, and practicing my guitar and I'm multitasking. Good on ya, Brickhouse. Marion Bridges. Let me get here. Jacqueline is my name. Haha. Okay, so you must be, were you Jacqueline? Was there a Jacqueline? Oh, yeah, you go. Well, thank you very much for becoming a patron there, Jacqueline Bridges. Now, Rob Flampson, I was almost going to give him cyber hugs and kisses, wasn't I? Thank you very much for your super chat donation there, Rob Flampson. Much appreciated. I got paint on my finger. I knew I shouldn't have put paint on there, but I bloody did, didn't I? And that's why I got me paint shorts on. I've had these from when I started, these pants. They're quite sentimental to me. We got another super chat donation here from Brickhouse. Oh, where'd it go? Brickhouse67. Mwah! Cyber hugs and kisses to you, sweetheart. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your super chat donation there. Marion Bridges. Is donate button the super chat check? No, super chat's a little grey $sign where you can see there. You've got to link that with your card straight away when you click it if you haven't already done it. It's very safe. But if you want the money to come to me direct, you just hit the PayPal donate link and it'll come to me direct. Because the super chat, I've got to wait 30 days and YouTube, they take their 30% cut. Yeah, where are we? Thumbs up, everybody, says Robert. Yeah, give me the thumbs up, don't be shy. Lisa Carroll, it is an awesome painting, Ian, and perfect for my zebra theme living room. What is an awesome painting? Irene H. Hi all and Ian. I have a question. I bought a big tub of white acrylic gesso. It has no instructions on the tub. It's so thick. Do I need to add water if I want to? want to use it on some cheap canvas. You can dilute it a little bit, not too much, but just dilute it a little bit. Annette Voss is saying Bunnings sells pounces. Well, I didn't know that. Now, if you live in Australia, you can get these from Bunnings, okay, these brushes. You'll find them in the Bunnings section where they sell their brushes. Now, when I sell these at the moment for $40 US, that includes all the shipping, handling, labelling and postage and fees and whatnot. I don't make nothing out of these. I go and buy them, I wrap them and I post them off, and all that money is covering all those costs. I don't make nothing on those brushes, okay? It's just me finding something that works great for me, and a lot of people want to use them, and it's a way that I can get them to you people out there. It's cool, Flemmer. I like it too, says Cindy Greer. Where are we? Marion. Hi, Ian. How long did it take you to paint the Marilyn Monroe? This one here, oh, I can't remember. I just plodded along. I think I just did it bit by bit. I can't remember. If you add it all up, probably maybe 2 hours, but if you crunch it all up, but it took me longer than 2 hours to do because I was putting it down and backwards and forwards with it. Marion Bridges, that's me. Kathleen Simons, look forward to you going full time. Yeah, when I can't climb on the roofs anymore, and when I retire, well, I won't be retiring, I'll be still doing my art because I really enjoy it. Look forward to you going full time, read that one. Can we touch elbows, says Flampson. If you want, mate, if you want, where'd that go? Lisa Carroll, your shorts are colourful. Yes, me shorts, they're the first ones I wore when I started YouTube. And I try and wear them all the time now, that way I can just wipe my hands on them. Your zebra painting. Okay, yes, it will. You just tell me when you want me to post it, because I should post it in the next couple of days, eh? Lisa, the zebra painting is awesome for my living room. Annette, yes, those brushes are so cool. I bought some from Bunnings. Thank you, Ian, you're welcome. Good evening, everybody, says Jerry Powell. G'day, Jerry Powell. Good to have you here with us. Marion Bridger, just done the PayPal again, Ian. Thank you very much. Now, anyone that does super chats or PayPal donations or buys paintings or buys brushes or just sends whatever support that way, our patrons, it all gets written down on these prompt cards for the next week's show, so you don't get missed out on, okay? Just done the PayPal, I read that one. Thank you very much there, Marion Bridges. Irene, the work in the UK sells packets of mixed pounces in the kids' craft section for $2. There you go. Yeah, they're not very dear. They're very cheap items. Whoa, calm down. Mars saying, Ian. Kathleen Simons. Ian, I see people saying they've done a certain number of your tutorials. Where do I find them all? In the links in the description below, you'll see a link that says my videos. Click on that. That'll take you to my videos. And then from there, you can go to my playlist and they'll all be on the playlist. You can just watch one after another. Okay? Look, check out my links because you need to know what's there. I'll go through them. There's my donate, there's my merchandise, my Facebook, my Patreon, my videos to my YouTube channel. There's over 380 there. There's Reese's art channel. He's done a bit of art. He's got a music channel where he sings. There's my art that's available for sale. All my tutorials are available to purchase. There's my art group network. There's the bloopers. There's a link for my traceables, and there's also a Google Translate link. Okay, Sean Butler. I have a question, Ian. Weight of brushes do you use for blending? Ian, what of brushes do you use blending? I have tried few styles, including hog and pony hair. They are okay, but I am still not happy with them, especially with clouds. Well, I use these. Where's the other one? The putter on a brush puts the paint on. That's not a blending brush, okay? I use these. Now, they've got a good footprint on them, which is there. They're quite sturdy. They're synthetic, but they're not scratchy. The ends are split. And if you want to blend clouds the way I teach, you need these. You watch how I use them in my tutorials. I'm explaining everything so easy that a 5-year-old can understand it. Get yourself some of these brushes and then see how you go from there, Sean. Post it on Monday, please. Done. Done, Lisa. Done. I'll give it to you on Monday. I'll put it through on Monday. Kathleen Simons is saying thanks. You're welcome. Now, what else was here? This has been a busy show tonight. I'm just going to see if I can see my battery on there. No, I can't. If this cuts out, well, it means my battery just ran out. So, okay, but I'll try and get to the hour. We've been going for 40 minutes so far. Luxter. What fan brush do you use? I use a hog bristle. I've got different sizes, but you can get soft ones like this. Now, they separate like that when you wet them. They're not good unless you really know how to use them, okay? There's a knack to using those, but I won't teach that to a beginner. Once you're advanced, you can work that out yourself. But I use the hog bristle ones, and I mainly use them for just mapping in the footprint of my cloud so as I can then blend it. Because why do I use a fan brush? A fan brush can leave gaps and open pockets within the footprint. You don't want a big solid mass there, and you don't want to try and fade a solid mass because it's just going to look like snot. Why I use a fan brush is you get open pockets of the sky color within, and when you're blending it, you're getting turmoil, you're getting lighter and darker values of that white with the sky color there, and it's just turning into absolute bullshit. It's so easy to do. That's why I use a fan brush, and it's a hog bristle, okay? Wow. I've got to get back to here. Monday. Thanks. Hi, Sean. I use a wash brush or a Bob Ross blending brush. Whatever works for you, because everybody's art habits are different. Everyone paints differently. You have different ways and different habits. And in those habits will create your style. Don't try and look for a style. It'll just find you. Jerry Powell, I have just used the Put It On a Brush set I bought from you to paint tutorials, $3.88. I posted to the art group, buy those brushes. Buy those brushes. They made the guru's magic happen. Great investment. There you go from Jerry Powell. Annette, what brand is your blending brush? They don't have a brand. They're just a nothing brand. They're very cheap. They're about $4 Australian each, okay? They're not a brand, but they're bloody brilliant for blending the way I blend, okay? Kathleen, will you ever do a tutorial on Marilyn Monroe painting? I have. It's a black and white one. It's in there somewhere. Have a look. What am I doing there? Was that the first one? I'm just trying to see if I can find it, but no, I have done one. Just put Marilyn Monroe, Ianapolis in the YouTube search bar and you will find it. It's a black and white. I have done one. Love the Aussie snot comments, says Tanya Bailey. Good on you, Tanya. Tanya very much. Flo, morning from Florida. Kathleen, I use a makeup brush. Yeah, a lot of people use makeup brushes for doing blendings. I've got another question here. Get that off there. Where are we up to? Marie Snow, what kind of big brush do I use? Are they regular brushes? They're just from the hardware store, just regular brushes from the hardware store. They've got no name, no brand or nothing. They're just regular brushes from the hardware store. That was from Maria Snow. And a Pete Witherow, where do you get your references from? I've mentioned that earlier in this show, but I'll mention it again. Either from my head, from Pixabay or Unsplash, they're free websites, and sometimes I use a bit of their idea from the picture and something I've got grinding away in my mind. I put the two together and come up with something as well, and sometimes I just concoct my own idea as well, so it's all over the place. I use makeup brush red. That great, thanks. Ma, when do you have the time to paint ice water? Can't find the right colours. Okay, when I have the time, I'll try and look into that. Marilla. Hello, Ian. Hello, everyone. As usual, present to answer our question. Thanks for your time. You're welcome there, Marilla. Brenda R, good morning from Ohio. There we go, we've finally caught up, Ian. I've read everything on that board there. So once again, I want to thank all my patrons and subscribers for supporting my channel here. We've got the plaque, we're up to 110,000 subscribers, so it's going pretty well. And just remember, all my YouTube videos are free to watch. They cost you nothing to watch. And if you do want to support me in a nothing way, just watch my adverts and they help support my content as well. Good mornings, Cindy Greer. I love my Guru brushes. Yes, I think yours were the ones you got. She got me to sign them. I hadn't used my paint pen and she wanted my signature on there, so I did that for her. I don't know if it's come off yet or not, but only time will tell. Kathy E, New Jersey, USA. Love your tutorials. You are awesome. Kathy it's a kind of a special name for me, because the only thing, it stands out because I don't know how, I was a very young teenager, but it was my first ever girlfriend's name, Kathy. Can't remember her last name, but I do know it was Kathy. And it was just so exciting to hold her hand and at the end give her a kiss goodbye. That was Kathy. So that's why that name resonates with me. A bit of trivia there. David Haynes, greetings from David Haynes of Greensboro in North Carolina. North Carolina. Love your tutorials. Steve, tell Steve hello from Pip and Squeak. Pip and Squeak. Oh, they must be your cats. All right, I'll tell him that, but he won't know what I'm on about, but I'll bloody tell him because I do talk to him and Bernard. Annette Voss. Love you for your time. This is a fantastic time to get to ask questions and get answers. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Annette. Eileen. Hi, everyone. Just got home from late shift. Good on you. We've got about 10 minutes to go if my battery don't go flat, Eileen. Barry Radburn. Sorry, Ian, I've got to go. She wants to be obeyed is... She who must be obeyed is calling. Okay, Barry, you have a great evening and we'll catch up with you during the week or next week, okay? Take care, my friend. Read that one. Once again, I'll thank Anna May, Diane Barton, Mark Grinter and Liz Kane for their Super Chat donations last week. A Ron Capoto, R Butler and a Nemo for becoming a patron on my Patreon platform throughout the week. Thank you very much there. Jacqueline Bridger, CW Relics and Barry Radburn for your PayPal donations. Thank you very much for your PayPal donations last week. Cheryl Burnett, she purchased some blending brushes. Lisa Carroll, she purchased the big massive gold zebra. Thank you very much for that. And Joe Thomas for purchasing a print. Much appreciated to everybody. Crackerbox Palace, is my question not visible? I haven't seen a question from you, Crackerbox, so you ask it again and I'll read it. I've got that one highlighted so I know where I'm up to. Sorry, Ian, got to go. I have not seen one from you. It's not visible. I haven't seen one for a while yet. But yeah, ask again, Crackerbox, and we'll get onto it. And also, once again, Robert Flampson and Brickhouse67 for your Super Chat donation in this live chat. Thank you very much for that and much appreciated. Crackerbox Palace. Yeah, so ask again, Crackerbox, while I have a mouthful of my coffee. Okay, Robert Flampson. By Ian, everybody got to go. Wet paint on pallets, okay. Annette Voss. I have started working on a sunset painting. It looks great. Thanks, Ian. Your inspiration is wonderful. Thank you very much for that. And it's you people that enjoy doing the tutorials that I post on YouTube that keeps me doing it. So we're feeding each other there, you know. Come on, Crackerbox, have you got a question there? Because I'm going to start wrapping this up soon so as I can recharge me. Here we go. Ian from Crackerbox Palace. What type of glue are suitable to attach canvas to foam board? We don't have the kind you use here in Canada. It's called contact adhesive. Now you can get it in a tin where you spatula it on. It's like a brown caramel looking stuff, and it's the type where you glue both surfaces and let them dry, tack up a bit and then push them together. But I use the one in the spray can. Go to your big hardware stores and find the adhesive in a spray can and do some practice runs with it. Let's just say this is getting ready to paint, getting ready to spray. In my workshop, in my shed, I'll put that there and I put the canvas there or the print there, and I've got the spray can there, and I'm spraying it left and right and up and down, and then I'll go and put this. I have it on another board that's not dirty, that's very clean. Then I do the same again. I'll spray this, okay? And then what I do, this is a little bit bigger than the actual canvases and the print, and there's a reason for that. And that's why I use the spray contact. I fan it dry a bit so it's a bit tacky, and that's how that stuff works. And then I just simply push it on, and I have a spatula, like I don't have one here, an applicator. It's like a flat card made out of plastic, designed for it, and I push all the air out. I put the grease-proof paper over it so I'm not scratching anything, and I push all the air out and let it dry, and then I trim it, okay? So contact adhesive, it's called. Marion, it's 1:10 in the UK here. Great way to start the day. Many thanks for your time. I am always learning a lot from you. Thank you very much. Crackerbox, thank you very much. Tim Sheffield, hi Ian. Finally caught you live in Yorkshire. Supposed to be working, so keeping an eye out for the boss. Alrighty, thank you very much for that. Tim Sheffield. Crackerbox, Super 77 spray works great too. There you go. Ask people in the group if you're a member of my group as well. A lot of helpful people in there. Kathleen, I love getting all my questions answered every Friday. I'll have a new bunch by next week. Thanks for doing this. It's so helpful. You're welcome. And if you ever do have a question, write it down so you can ask me in the next week's show. I am going to start wrapping this up now, so no more questions. I want to thank you very much for watching me and liking my videos, and share it onto your social media. And if you do like them, tell your friends and your family about it, okay? But if you don't like what I'm doing, if you're someone in there lurking and you don't like what I'm doing, give it the thumbs down and you tell everybody, all right? Goodbye, good luck, and good on ya. Cindy Greer, still on the brushes. I varnished them 6 coats. Well, Annette, I have to go. Yes, Tanya, thanks for your time. Franca, thanks for a great Q&A. Ian. Okay, I'm going to go behind the camera and say it is Uru from the Guru.